The reason, the rhyme, 5 things that mean something to me and the reason why. This time, special dates, 1985. Right, so 1985 was a pretty important year for me. It was the year we moved back to England from the Netherlands, and I was 12 at the time. So I went into secondary school, but everybody in the school had already started together the year before. So I was the new kid again and had to get used to everything. And it started off a bit weird, where they were, are you Dutch, lad? Are you Dutch? No. But these said you were from the Netherlands. They said you were from Holland. No, mate. I'm from Garston. I've moved back to England from the Netherlands, but I'm actually English. All right. Were they lying to us? No, he has come from the Netherlands, literally. But anyway, it was a massive year. Everton won the league. We moved back to Garston, which is where my family are from. So I got to see me nans and granddads, uncles, aunties, all the mates I've had since I was a little kid, all lived round there. So it was nice. It was nice to be back home. Looking back, I actually loved the Netherlands as well, and I would have been quite happy to stay there, but I think possibly it was the right time to move back. And it was a fantastic year for the music as well. So we're going to start off, just make sure I've got everything right here. Yep. On my birthday, 10th of April 1985, we're going to start off with the Smiths and Shakespeare's Sister, which is a standalone single. I think it was in a couple of albums afterwards, compilation albums, but it wasn't part of a normal album, which shows you how good the Smiths were. If you're able to bring a song like that out just as a single, absolutely fantastic. The Smiths were really important back then as well. They were that kind of band where the cool kids were listening to it, like your uncles and stuff like that, and they were happy to share it with you. So I love that. I love the jangly guitars. I love the poetic lyrics. Slightly more interesting than some of the other stuff that was around at the time. So yeah, what a fantastic band. Great song. There's loads of great songs by the Smiths, and they were really at the peak around this time. So yeah, my birthday, 1985, sorry. The Smiths, Shakespeare's Sister. Up next on my mum's birthday is the Fine Young Cannibals, Johnny Come Home. I think that the music press at the time saw them as a bit of a gimmicky band. I know I did, to be honest with you, which I think is completely out of order. Possibly because Roland Gift, with that unique voice that he's got, and then the guitarist and the bass player in the background doing the funny leg dancing thing, it come across as being gimmicky. But then the bassist and guitarist came from the beat, or if you're in the US, the English beat, the ska band from Coventry. I didn't realise that until years later. And they were doing a similar kind of thing there, but it wasn't quite as pronounced. But yeah, seen as a bit of a gimmicky band. Not a novelty by any stretch of the imagination, just were they only famous because of silly dancing and a unique voice? Well, do you know what? No. Really, really good band. And I think the music stood the test of time, it really has. Roland Gift's voice is unique. There's not anyone else who sounds even close to him anyway. But it works really well. He was a good actor as well in some of the stuff that I've seen. My Beautiful Laundrette, he was brilliant in that. Very charismatic frontman. The band were good. The band knew what they were doing. It's not just thrown together. You know, it was a decent band. And not just that one song. They had a few that came out, a few good big hits. But this is the one I always remember. Johnny Come Home. What a fantastic song that is. Up next, on my daughter's birthday, had she been alive at the time, and she wasn't, obviously, is China Crisis, Black Man Ray, from the album Flaunt the Imperfection. Now, this is an album that doesn't really get mentioned alongside the classic indie albums of the 80s, and it should do. It's an absolutely brilliant album. It also contains the single King in a Catholic Style, And you think with 2 big hits off there, that's all it'd be, but it's not. It's not just 2 big hits and a load of filler. It's a really, really good start to finish album. I was listening to it the other day. It was a really sunny day. I had the window open, bit of fresh air, and it was the perfect accompaniment. It's a really good summer album. I used to see Gary and Eddie, I think it is, isn't it, from the band. They were from Kirby, so I used to see them in Liverpool quite a lot. Normally around Matthew Street and Button Street in Probe and Backtracks. 2 record shops, always buying records. Seemed to be 2 decent fellas, to be honest. I know it was in the days before camera phones, so people weren't rushing over getting selfies and whatever like they are nowadays, but quite laid back, quite cool. Alright talking to people. Nobody bothered them too much. As it should be. As it should be now, to be honest with you. But yeah, Black Man Ray. I always thought it was a strange title, but it turns out it was an amalgam of the American artist Man Ray and Ray Charles, the musician. Makes sense to me. Great song, great song. Loads of good pop songs they come out with. And that album, Flaunt the Imperfection, give it a go. You really, really should like it. Next, January 1985. Tears for Fears, Shout. This exact record, as you can see, it's fairly well thumbed, because I was given this in December 1984. What a boss song. Very anthemic. Very sort of a Glastonbury sing-along where everyone knows the words. It's not difficult to follow, but it seems to be quite an appetite kind of song for the moment. We all really want to shout and let it all out, don't we? I mean, come on, let's face it, we do. The way things are going in the world. But it's a proper banger of a tune. Now, of course, they were known for the likes of Pale Shelter and Mad World from The Hurting, which is a great album, by the way. If you've not got that, I suggest you do get it. It's brilliant. But then how do you follow up that album? How can you possibly follow up something that was, and still is, considered an absolute classic? You come up with Songs from the Big Chair, from which this came, and it's a little bit more aggressive in times, a little bit more rockish. I don't want to say rockish. A little less long black trench coat indie kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But superb. Good album. But Shout is definitely, it's an anthem for 1985. And as soon as I seen it, obviously I had to pick this. This had to be the song. So there you go. There you go, the actual record. It's not just the sleeve, it's the actual record. That has been played a ridiculous amount of times. So yeah, Tears for Fears, Shout. Up next, my dad's birthday in October, and it's Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill, from the album The Hounds of Love, which is an absolute all-time classic album, has to be said by anybody. She's an amazing artist, Kate Bush. And it was one of those albums that I wasn't expecting it. From her previous stuff, it just seemed to be, I don't know, I'd put her in there with the likes of Bowie, as a person who really does tap into the zeitgeist and knows what she's doing in terms of what people are expecting to see, what people want, what people are not expecting to see. She can do all of those things, and it's absolutely amazing. The album's fantastic. There's loads of good songs on there. Run Up That Hill is such a great tune, and also a brilliant video. Yeah, Kate Bush. So there you go. There's my 5 things that mean something to me and the reasons why. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like that 5, why not check out these next? Or even these.